Everybody on YouTube is telling you to start a vending machine business, a laser engraving side hustle, freeze-dried candy. Here's what nobody tells you. Almost none of those will ever make you a millionaire. So I ranked 20 businesses you can start right now. Not by what's trendy, by one thing only, how realistically each one puts you on the millionaire path. We're counting all 20 down, bronze, silver, and gold. And they get more powerful as we climb. By the time we hit number 1, you'll see the single clearest path to $1 million on this list. But first, a few honorable mentions. Many of the businesses everyone on YouTube is hyping right now. They didn't even make our top 20 of low startup businesses that can make you a millionaire. And by the end, you'll see exactly why. Laser engraving, custom merch, print on demand, they're real. But a craft machine almost never clears 7 figures. Laundromats and self-storage are powerful long-term, but they need hundreds of thousands, even millions to start. Great side income. Wrong vehicle for low startups. Bronze tier. These are real businesses that can put you on the millionaire path. But none get you there quickly. Each one needs serious upfront capital or a relentless scaling effort to reach 7 figures. So they earn their spot, just not at the top. Number 20. The personal brand that becomes a holding company. You build an audience, then launch product after product on top of it. Incredibly powerful, but over years, it's a slow burn, not a fast track. Number 19. A niche newsletter or education brand. A focused newsletter can reach $50,000 a month in sponsorships. The catch? You trade time for audience long before the money shows up. Number 18. Drone photography. Real estate and event shoots pay $150 to $300 each. Cheap to start, but you're paid per job, so your income is capped by your calendar. Number 17. Photo booth rental. One booking pays $200 to $500 and a booth can pay for itself in a weekend. But to reach $1 million, you'd need a whole fleet. And that takes years. Number 16. Vending machine routes. Each machine earns $300 to $600 a month on autopilot. Sounds great until you do the math. To make real money, you're basically running a logistics company. That's a lot of restocking. Number 15. Freeze-dried candy. Materials cost pennies and it sells for 5 to 8 times that. But what happens when everyone's selling it? Margins shrink fast. Those were the businesses that get you there. The slower way, unless you turbocharge them with capital investment and scaling. Now things get interesting. The next 8 are where the millionaire path becomes realistic. Now the millionaire path gets a lot more realistic. Silver tier. Genuine 7-figure potential. And you can get there with sharp execution, not deep pockets. Number 14. Short-form clipping and podcast production. Every creator and founder needs clips. Charge $1,000 to $3,000 a month per client. Stack enough clients and it adds up. The only ceiling is how many you can handle. When you can't handle more, hire employees or freelancers to scale your business. Number 13. Rental arbitrage. You rent an apartment, get permission to sublet it short-term, and pocket the spread. One unit nets $1,000 a month. The real money? Operators running 15 to 30 units. Number 12. Programmatic directories. You build a site that ranks for thousands of local searches, then charge businesses to be listed. It costs almost nothing to start. One founder built this into a multi-million-dollar company just listing businesses by city. Number 11. Cohort-based courses. You teach one high-value skill in live groups and you premium pricing, and it scales every time you run it. You don't need to be the world's best, just a few steps ahead of your students. Number 10. Ghostwriting for founders. You run a CEO's personal brand for $5,000 to $15,000 a month. High demand, high margins. The only limit is your time until you build a team. Number 9. A faceless YouTube media company. Sound familiar? Channels exactly like this one are quietly making millions. We pulled the data. Tiny channels, under 5,000 subscribers, hitting hundreds of thousands of views. The topic carries the video, not the face. Number 8. A paid community or mastermind. You gather experts into a premium membership, recurring revenue, high margins, stronger as it grows. 1,000 members at $100 a month is over $1 million a year. Number 7. B2B supplier brokering. Here's one nobody talks about. You connect manufacturers with businesses that need supplies and take a cut. No inventory. One good client can pay you $50,000 a month. everything you just saw can absolutely make you a millionaire. But the top 6? Faster, cleaner, and you can start most of them this week. Welcome to the gold tier. These are the fastest, cleanest routes to the millionaire path. High ticket, recurring, scalable. This is where the real money is. Number 6, vertical micro SaaS. You find one painful problem in one industry and build simple software to fix it. Subscriptions mean recurring revenue, and the margins are nearly pure profit. Reaching $1 million in annual recurring revenue is a proven playbook. Number 5, the AI recruiting agency. You use AI to source candidates for industries desperate for talent. Trades, healthcare, sales. Each placement pays $5,000 to $20,000, a handful a month, and you're on your way. Number 4, a conversion rate optimization agency. You redesign landing pages for brands already making millions. A 2% lift can mean hundreds of thousands in profit, and so they pay premium fees. Number 3, cold email lead generation. You build email systems that book sales meetings for B2B companies. Guaranteed. Tie your fee to results and the revenue compounds fast as you add clients. Number 2, the AI voice and chat. Agent agency. Businesses lose money every time they miss a call. You deploy AI agents that answer everyone, book appointments, and follow up. The return on investment is so obvious it practically sells itself. And the number 1 business on the millionaire path is an AI automation agency. I know, it doesn't sound as exciting as a candy machine, but stay with me. No inventory, no equipment. You find a business drowning in repetitive work and build simple AI systems to handle it. Then you charge a monthly retainer to keep it running. Remember the problem with every business below this one? Capped, slow, or expensive to start. This has none of those. The work is recurring, so the money comes in every single month. It scales without hiring an army. And here's the part that makes it number 1. You could close your first client this week with skills you can learn for free. That's the promise I made you at the start. Of all 20, this is the fastest, cleanest road to $1 million. And now you know exactly where to begin. Now, before you go build it, one quick thing. Starting the business is one battle. Running it without drowning in busy work is another. So let me show you the one tool that makes every business on this list easier to run. Every business on this list has one hidden tax. Your inbox. The average founder loses 2 hours a day to email. That's an entire workday every week. When your time is how you build wealth, that's not annoying. It's expensive. SaneBox fixes it. It's an AI tool that learns which emails actually matter and quietly moves everything else out of your way, so you only see what makes you money. No more missing the one client email buried under 100 newsletters. It works with whatever you already use. Gmail, Outlook, Apple Mail, and it sets up in minutes. The businesses at the top of this list all protect one thing: your time. There's a link in the description and the pinned comment to check out SaneBox. SaneBox is offering a free trial so you can see it work before spending a cent. Okay, that's the tool. Now, 2 last things before you head out. First, if this ranking gave you even one idea worth chasing, hit subscribe. That's how we keep these coming. And second, what if you didn't have to pay for any of this yourself? The government is literally handing out money to start a business in 2026. Money you can use to launch and scale $1 million business. It's called How to Get the Government to Pay You to Start a Business. And it's coming next. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it.